We begin with a look at an instrument that's had its highs and lows in popularity over the years and hasn't always gotten a lot of respect. Right now, it's pretty hot, and proponents think it's about time. Meet the St. Louis area's #1 ambassador for the ukulele. Tom Palazzola is the founder of the Whole Earth Nuclear Ukulele Orchestra. This performance at the Old Rock House in St. Louis in May of 2013 was a benefit for community radio station KDHX. Palazzola has done benefit performances for years, which is how the Ukulele Orchestra got started.
I had like this little group of people that I always used to do these benefits, and they would go along, and most of us were guitar players. I always did these different shows, but they were always a little unusual. Like maybe one time it would be electric, maybe another time it'd be acoustic. And a couple years ago, since I'm really involved with the ukulele, I guess you could say, movement that's going on right now, I asked them if this group, if they wanted to do it on, actually doing it on ukuleles. And they were a little taken back at first, not really sure, you know, and I would show them what we're gonna do. And we did our first one 4 years ago, and everybody that was involved with it just fell so much in love with it. It has been easy since then, too.
Ukulele, uke for short, also pronounced ukulele, is a member of the guitar family and has just 4 strings. It was developed in Hawaii in the late 1800s and modeled after instruments brought by immigrants from Portugal. Roughly translated, ukulele means jumping flea. The heyday for the ukulele was the 1920s and 30s. During that period, hundreds, if not thousands of tunes included ukulele arrangements in the sheet music. Take a look at this example, Girl of My Dreams, published in 1927. Lyric and melody by Sonny Clapp, ukulele arrangement by M. Kalua. Inside is an illustration of how the ukulele should be tuned, along with fingerings for the chords. Entertainer and television pioneer Arthur Godfrey popularized the ukulele in the 1950s. The 60s saw the launch of a 40-year career for singer and ukulele master Don Ho. Who could forget Tiny Tim, best known for strumming and warbling Tiptoe Through the Tulips? And we mustn't forget Hannibal, Missouri native Cliff Edwards, also known as Ukulele Ike. He's best remembered as the voice of Jiminy Cricket in the Walt Disney animated classic Pinocchio. But it's virtuoso Jake Shimabukuro who jump-started the latest wave of uke fever with this rendition of George Harrison's While My Guitar Gently Weeps. It was posted on YouTube in 2006 and has been viewed more than 12 million times.
This instrument has overtaken the guitar for me, which is saying a lot because I played guitar for so many years.
Tom Palazzola, he's the guitar player to the left, was already a music student at Hudson Elementary School in Rock Hill when he first picked up a ukulele. Here he is in 1964 with his banjolele, a cross between a ukulele and a banjo.
And I just kind of played around when I was younger. And then through the 80s, I hardly did anything with it at all. I had a son in the 90s who spent a lot of time in the hospital. And I found that when I would go into the hospital for extended stays, it was really hard to bring a guitar in with me. So I started bringing my ukulele in with me again and started playing it, and I just kind of never stopped.
Does she do Hayes Gone in E?
The evening before the benefit performance at the Old Rock House, members of the Whole Earth Nuclear Ukulele Orchestra got together to rehearse, along with players from a sibling group, the Ukulele Fight Club of Greater St. Louis.
And then that's my verse I get to sing.
Okay.
Player Barb Sodabeer.
It's just interesting to see this one little thing that's bringing all these people together from all these different parts of life, and it's really kind of cool it's kind of cool to be part of that.
These musicians demonstrated you can play pretty much anything on a ukulele. Bet you've never heard the Miles Davis jazz classic So What like this.
I don't think there's any music that it can't play.
David Henry Spangler grew up playing trumpet and later took up the guitar. Spangler said he used to turn up his nose at the ukulele until Tom Palazzola talked him into learning an Irving Berlin tune for a ukulele performance on 5 days' notice.
As a learning tool, it has no peer. You can learn how to transmit your musical message with 2 or 3 or 4 notes, whereas on a guitar, I was always trying to do it with 6. It teaches you things. I think I've learned more in the 3 years or so playing ukulele than I've learned in the last 20 on guitar.
Together, Spangler and Palazzola are the Flea-Bitten Dogs. They've recorded CDs and they go on the road. Here they are in New Haven, Missouri in July of 2013 for the Mighty Mo Ukulele Festival. Performing with them was renowned steel guitarist Gerald Ross. 6 weeks earlier, they gathered with hundreds of other uke players at the 2013 Ukulele World Congress in Needmore, Indiana. According to the National Association of Music Merchants, retail sales of ukuleles from 2009 through 2012 rose 134%. The renewed popularity of these stringed instruments with a joyful, infectious sound may be attributed to the realization that the ukulele is not a toy.
So it's pretty interesting how this instrument has done things in music that I don't think I've ever seen any other instrument do.